Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Humble Greatness in the building. Yo, we in a different space today. I know usually y'all see me in a podcast space, right? But yo, I haven't told y'all what I'm doing this summer. I'm teaching a class this summer, and it's actually super dope, man. For real, it's pretty dope. So I got some special guests with me right now. We're gonna go around the room. Who do we got? We're gonna start with you.
All right, my name is Tatiana, and I go by Tatis as like my stage name. I'm here as a teaching artist with Arts Partners, and I'm just helping with any songwriting portion of the camp.
Who we got?
Name's Michael, also known as Jay the Kid. I'm a rapper.
Jay the Kid. YouTube it. Jay the Kid. All right, keep going.
Yeah. I make music on 16, turning 17. So yeah.
Yo, he's a freestyle fanatic. Go ahead.
You know, they say best for last, you know.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Hey, my name's Josh. My real name is Joshua. I'm 15. You know, I'm just here to learn what I can.
Absolutely.
Especially in videography.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna tell you, man. This little arts partner thing is dope.
It is, man.
I came in here and I was like, man, I don't know what to expect because I've never taught a class before, right? So, man, these kids are super talented, and we're just gonna go around the room, man. Like, how did you hear about Arts Partners? This is the first year they're doing this, so I'm gonna start off with you, Tati. How did you hear about this?
So I used to do pageants. I'm actually the current Miss Wichita teen.
Oh, for real?
Yes. Yeah.
See, we didn't even know that. Oh, that's dope.
My coach.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
My
that's
coach, her name is Denise Colborn.
Shout out to Denise.
Yes, she is actually a teacher as well with Arts Partners.
Gotcha.
And just the more that we work with each other and she got to know me, she was like, you would be perfect for this. And so I got connected through her and I applied, and I just recently started. Like, this is my first time actually teaching with them, and I say teaching with them, but I feel like I'm still learning and training right now. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's where I'm at.
Dang, that's dope. We here with Miss Wichita. Yo, that's wild work. Yo, for real. I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. All right, so how'd you hear about it?
The work program that I'm in, the Way to Work program.
Okay, let's talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, Wichita, Kansas, they like put you in different places in the program for the Team Way to Work program, and they'll place you in different jobs based off of what you put on your resume or what you wanted to do.
Okay.
And I put music on my resume, and then they said they're gonna put me here, and I was like, and I looked at the little page on your guys' thing, and I'm like, is this for little kids? Like,
yeah,
and like I thought it was gonna be for like 5-year-olds or something like that. Like, I'm gonna be teaching little kids how to mess with stuff, and I was like, okay, I mean, it's cool, I guess, for a job. And then when I actually got here, I got to learn about it, and it turned out it'd be a cool job.
That's dope. What about you, bro? Best for last. What's up?
Yeah, like, it was the same thing for me and him. It was the Way to Work program. And, like, on my resume, I used to put, like, art and, like, photography and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they would just assign me here. And I almost changed my job because I was like, what is this? Like,
Yeah.
then they try to place me somewhere off of, like, what was that? Like, off of 13th. And I was like, nah, like.
Oh, they have another?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even another thing. It was just a whole nother job. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool where I'm at. I'm just stay here.
I'm good.
So now I just enjoy coming to work, honestly.
That's awesome,
It's-
man, for
it's
sure.
a good time.
So how is it turning? So we already got the introduction. So how is it turning out for you? How are you liking it? We're about a month in, right? Month and a half, somewhere in there?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm
Be
enjoying
honest.
it.
Be brutally honest.
Okay. I'm enjoying it a lot. Like I said, I'm still learning, so I do kind of feel like I'm in that awkward learning stage where it's like, okay, because I just graduated like a year ago, so there's not that big of an age gap between us.
For sure.
And I thought for my first like starting role as like teaching, I thought I'd be with a lot younger kids, kind of like you were saying. So I'm kind of like trying to get used to it. It's kind of like, okay, I just took a step into the pool, and I'm like kind of getting in there and getting used to it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But I really enjoy it. Like, I've been able to help write songs, and that's just what I love to do.
That's awesome.
And just to, I feel like, be my age and already be able to say like I'm doing something that I love, and like I'm getting paid for it. Like,
For sure.
that's, if we're getting a little deeper, like my family, they're immigrants, and like my
Okay.
grandma, she's always like telling us to, you know, do something that we're passionate about, that like everything that they went through was so that we could live the life that we dream of.
Oh,
And so
I
to
need to meet
already-
grandma. She
Yes,
dope.
yes.
Come on, man.
And so
Shout out
to already be my age and to be here getting started into something that I love is a blessing, honestly.
So you sing?
Yes.
You have music on like the internet?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
She said,
Yeah, she do.
do you guys see how confidently she's saying yes? It's not like, yeah, it's like, yeah, yo, I do this. That's dope. We gonna search you up for real.
Okay. All right.
So where do you record at? Let me ask you that.
So I am with a group called Hope for the Hood.
Oh, yeah, Benny.
Yes,
Come on.
Benny.
Shout out to Benny.
Shout out to Benny.
Shout out to Benny.
He is the one who got me introduced to recording music.
Yeah. So you record with Benny?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
for sure.
I've been recording with Benny, but I just started. Well, I just finished my first year at WSU.
Okay, congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
What's your major in, if you don't mind me asking?
It's audio production. So
No way.
I've
You gonna be an engineer?
something like that. So I've
Hey.
I've started recording over there at those studios. And the last song I did, I recorded a little bit at like the Shocker Studios.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then I have a friend who we're going to school there together for the same thing. And she's interning at Somewhere Works. So we recorded most of the song at Somewhere Works.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Is Summer Works here in town?
Yes, it
I've
is.
never heard
it's
of
like,
it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's over here in the downtown area.
Okay.
So it's really close.
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna be a superstar. That's what's up. What about you, man?
Man.
How's this panning out for you? What you think?
Man, it's going good. I have a good time here. Like, it's been real chill. I
Yeah.
just learned from Miss Tati, from Roy, from you,
Absolutely.
you know, from Miss Jelly. It's just been a good experience, a good learning experience, especially since I'm making music. So
Yeah.
it's been very helpful.
That's dope.
Learning a lot of things.
and
for
getting
sure.
paid.
Yo, that too. I
Come
get
on,
paid
man.
to be here too.
The thing about it is, well, I'm gonna have you go, then I'll talk. What about you, man? What you think?
Oh, me?
Yeah, come on.
It's cool. I like coming to work. Like, I wouldn't have no attitude. Like, you know. So it's just like learning experiences.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot here, especially with the video production and just the cameras overall. Like, it's cool.
That's so dope, man. And like I told y'all before, when I was y'all's age, I didn't have this. This wasn't even a thing, bro. So for y'all to, I'm gonna tell you this, I don't have no degrees, bro. Like everything I learned behind the camera, I learned myself. All the audio production stuff, I've learned all this myself. Using stuff like this, I've learned it myself. So for me to even be in a teaching role is crazy, bro. I don't have any, I just have the work that I've done, right? So I remember Shocker Studios, I was working at a car lot at the time, and Shocker Studios wanted to hire me to be an engineer because they heard about me. So I remember going in there, and I was just playing them records because I have a hard drive with everything that I've done on it, right? So I'm just playing them songs. They're like, man, we love your skill. Would you be interested in you know, like working here? And I was like, I mean, I don't know, because I do fairly well, you know what I'm saying, on my own. So I was like, I mean, I don't know, I'll think about it. And they were like, yeah, you just have to submit over your degrees. I was like, yeah, I don't have any of that. And the guy looked at me so surprised. He was like, you don't have? I said, nah, I don't, none of that. So they offered to pay. They were like, well, we'll pay you to go to school and then you could become a teacher after. And I was like, yeah, I'm not interested in that. But to be really good at what you do, you just gotta have stuff like this. Like, you just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? We could do a whole bunch of book work and I could do this and be like, hey, read this, but you just gotta go out and do it. And the how quick we can learn stuff. It didn't take you long to figure out the camera situation, right?
Nah.
It didn't take you long to kind of figure out like the the editing situation, right? Exactly. And then even for you, like, you're in school for it now, but just the time that we're in and how fast we can learn stuff is just, it's so crazy, man. It's wild. It's dope.
I'm not gonna
I
lie, it
love
is,
it.
man.
I
Cool.
love it, man. I love it. So today at Arts Partners, man, what we're doing, of course, right now, you know, we're podcasting. Shoot, is this the first podcast y'all ever been on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
oh, wow.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is like my 100th, I think.
Oh my god.
Or something like that, bro. I've been on so many of these. It's fun to just talk. So what have y'all done today? I just walked in here, so I don't even know if y'all had done anything today.
That's what I've done.
No.
I
Oh,
just
for real?
walked in here.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, we just started.
Oh, we all just started right now?
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
So what let's talk about yesterday. We had the freestyle fanatic in here yesterday, and then we filmed a little bit over here. So did you guys start working on the footage? What's the deal?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We posted a
We
video
posted
yesterday.
it.
Already?
Yeah, we
But
posted.
that was
it.
just raw footage.
Yeah, we
though.
posted
That
the
was-
raw footage of the freestyle itself.
It's all good?
Yeah,
Okay.
just for fun, you know, just because it was like a good freestyle. I was like, oh yeah.
How
I'm
many
post this
views
one.
you had on it? was that?
Like 819,
Yeah. Already?
819. Yeah,
Already?
That's
Yeah.
good.
People's looking. People's looking, bro. They're really paying attention. I think that that's the cool thing, man. Like, you could literally put anything you want on YouTube and you're gonna find a fan base somewhere.
yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So what about you? What's your next thing, music wise? Are we doing an
Well,
album? What we doing?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I put an album out. My first album, it was December of 2023, and after that, I really wanted to just be very intentional with each song that I put out. So right now, I'm working on a piece. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but it's an acoustic.
You play instruments
And
too?
I play a little bit of keyboard, but I have a guitar in my room, and I was just messing with it, and I was like, okay,
Okay.
wait, I like this sound, and so I just started writing to it, and I think this song is like, it's all in Spanish, but
Okay.
it's my most vulnerable song yet. Like, it was uncomfortable to write.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's
You
like,
writing about like family experiences then? I assume.
well, for me, it was kind of just like a personal struggle.
Okay, understand.
And so yeah, I'm really excited for this song because it's just very raw, very
Very upfront, uncut.
yes, yeah, and I'm just excited for it because just it being acoustic and the way that I have been playing the instrumental right now, it's
Yeah.
like very, very, very simple, very bare, and it's just gives that like personal feel, like almost like uncomfortable because it's so close.
Dang.
Yeah, so I'm really excited.
That's deep.
I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but
Okay.
I'm very excited for it.
So are you coming out with another project this year, or will it be some time?
Well, hopefully that'll be my next single. That'll be out.
Okay,
soon.
I got you.
So,
And then are you still doing the Miss Kansas deal too?
I always joke around and say that I retired. I only did 2 pageants.
You better get back to it and quit playing.
I only did 2.
If you winning, you better quit playing with it.
Well, that's a whole nother conversation because at the very first one I did, I was first runner up, and like I had never ever done.
You had
pageant
never done
before.
it?
No, me and my sister, we both competed, and she's actually Miss Kansas Junior Preteen. So
Oh, okay. It
we
runs in
had-
the family.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
had. But it was just a crazy
what's up.
experience because like we had never ever done anything like that.
It's a lot.
So yeah, it is a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot,
So-
which is why I retired.
Last year, with my boy Troy Andrews, he's my movie director. We shot one at WSU. You might have been in it, I don't know, but we shot the Miss Kansas pageant. It's a lot that they put y'all through, like the different dresses, the different outfits, the posing. Then you gotta talk in front of a whole panel. They're asking you questions. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember girls walking into the room where they asked the questions, walking out and just crying, bro. Like, I don't even know what just happened. I'm like, And they're asking like hard questions, like, why? Out of all the girls, why should we pick you?
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? What would you do in this stance? They asking.
No,
It's
you have to know.
it's a wild ride, man.
You have,
you
you have
go
to
ahead.
know, like, I feel like so much about yourself because
Yes.
you have to be confident whenever you present, like, whatever your answer is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember Denise one time, she was telling me that there was a pageant that she did because she used to compete way back in the day.
Yeah.
And she said that one of the questions, she didn't really know how to answer it, but she just kind of gave her honest answer. And even though she thought like, okay, this isn't not what they're going to want to hear, she just said it with confidence.
Yeah. She probably looked
And-
them straight in the eyes and told them what it was.
And I think that was one of like the biggest things I take away from like any of those conversations that you have, whether it be with like judges or coaches,
Yeah.
like whoever, like it doesn't matter really at the end of the day what you say, even though like, of course that matters. But on top of that, people are going to take away like, oh, well, they said that with confidence.
Absolutely.
So it must be right, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on.
but-
You're right.
It is a lot. And the ones that me and my sister competed in, they were out of state.
Oh.
So we competed at
okay.
like our state competition was in Nebraska and it was regional. So they had brought in like
They brought in people from everywhere.
People from everywhere. And then
Absolutely.
after that we went to nationals, which was in Orlando. So traveling on top of that, it's
How do you feel on star? Is like your legs shaking, your arms shaking, you nervous, you sweating?
oh
what?
yeah, like
Absolutely. Yeah.
they keep you kind of like behind this curtain on stage
Mm-hmm.
where it's like the light shining through so you can see what's going on out there.
Yeah.
And you know like there's a crowd of people. and
Correct.
You can hear like whoever's talking to the mic, like you can hear like just the whole experience, like it can be very intimidating. But for me, I would just like, be there waiting for my turn or for them to say my name. And there's actually a scripture I really like. It says,
Okay, come on,
it
Shay.
says, God has not given me the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
Amen.
And I just repeat that to myself over and over until at least the fear leaves my brain, because my body might still be shaking.
Yeah.
But if I'm able to focus on like, no, I have peace of mind. Like my mind is just gonna be focused. I'm just gonna go in there and do what I came here to do.
And that's
That's
win.
That's
That's win.
That's a win.
That's a win.
That's a win.
So what about for you, man? What are we expecting from you after all this is all said and done? We getting an album, we getting some videos. What we
Yeah,
doing, man?
music videos. I
Okay.
got one with my uncle that I'm gonna do.
You got a music video with your uncle?
Technically with his dog. I'm gonna take his cane course. So
Okay, yeah. And you gonna put the King course on the video?
yeah, I'm gonna put the cane
That's
course
neat.
in the video.
Cool.
But I got singles dropping, an album that I'm gonna work on probably, music videos dropping. And then other than the performance with Roy, yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to like, reach out to some other places. Like there's this dude in my phone. I ain't gonna spill no info like who
Okay.
he is or
You
anything,
ain't got
but
to.
supposedly he knows Big X the Plug. So
Big X.
so like maybe I was like, I'm thinking in my mind maybe if I talk to him, get to know him,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe I could be able to reach out and get to know and understand the real music making process. And
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a nugget because I was an artist for a long time. The music game, the entertainment business is all about who you know. Trust me, bro. It's all about who you know. If people like you and they want you around, you will get opportunities that your music won't be able to open up for you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You could be the best rapper, best artist. That kind of stuff only has weight to a certain extent. But if you can be liked, trusted, valued, it's gonna open up a lot of doors for you, bro. I promise you that. What about you?
Man, I don't know.
He about to buy a camera, bro.
Yeah.
I know he gonna
I
buy a
might,
camera.
I might.
Come
I
on,
might,
man.
But like, I'm in the sports, like,
Yeah, for sure.
especially during like the fall season.
He plays
like,
soccer, by the way.
Yeah.
Soccer
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's during football season. So
Absolutely.
like after the game, I'll hit up a football game.
Yeah,
use
for
one of the
sure.
school cameras, edit that a little bit, and then post it and send it to them.
That's awesome.
Some people will pay me, some people don't.
Yeah.
It just depends, because it's really just a hobby for me.
Yeah.
So it's just putting it out there, and maybe one day it could just go big. Who
It
knows?
can, man. It can. That's awesome, man. So are you so after soccer's over, do you have opportunities to film at your school? Or is
Yeah.
soccer all year round? I mean, I don't know.
It's just the fall season. So winter
Okay.
season, it's just like basketball. Like
Yeah.
just go to the game.
I feel like basketball is all year round here, bro.
It
It can
feels
be.
Like
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it can be if you do AAU and all that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's really like that.
I didn't know if it was like that for soccer around here.
Oh no. Well, I mean,
It
It
can,
can
be.
Okay.
but I choose not to, because
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it is a lot.
There's a lot going on. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's neat, man. So anything else y'all want to chime in before we get off of here? What's up?
I mean, he do sports. I do sports. I don't know.
You do sports?
I did in high school.
You did everything.
A little bit of everything.
So
I mean.
what sport did you do? Soccer?
No, I didn't. That's like the only sport that I didn't do.
So what?
Pretty much.
Volleyball, softball, what?
I did track and cross country.
Would you run in track?
I did long distance, so I did like the 2 mile.
Oh, nah.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
I
you
did
on
none
your
of
own.
that.
Well, I
You
did
on
cross
your
country
own.
too, so that like
What?
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense. It makes sense. Yeah. Don't y'all do track?
I run
Yeah,
track.
I run track. Yeah.
What do you do?
Football, basketball, and track.
What do you do in track?
Track 100, 200, 400, 800, 4x4, 1x4.
Yeah. What about you? Oh, you do hurdles.
Yeah, I run the hurdles.
He do the 300 hurdles.
You
yeah.
on your own with
And
that.
the 400 ones, bro.
You're on your own with them hurdles.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
What's your
pretty
favorite
good.
race?
Favorite race to watch or do?
Ooh, let's do both. Since you brought
Favorite
it up.
race to watch, 4x1. Me personally, I wouldn't like. It's a little complicated.
Yeah.
You know? But 4x1, that's an interesting race to watch.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my favorite race to run, probably the 200. The 200, yeah, like
okay.
getting off that curve,
Yeah.
slingshotting, going
Yeah.
straight to the line. Like, yeah, that's a good race.
So, what about for you?
Honestly, my favorite race to watch would, I think I'm gonna say 4x4.
Okay.
I like the run around, like everybody, like you hit that corner, hit them corners, and then you gotta speed up, keep the same speed all the way around. And then once you hit that last curve, you gone. Like it's really a push. So I like that. I like the fact that you gotta push yourself in the 4x4 a lot. And my favorite race to run is obviously the 100. I don't care what anybody else
Oh my
says.
God.
You ain't catching me running nothing else.
That's
Now,
awesome,
crazy.
man. That's awesome. What about for you?
Dang. I think my favorite to watch is the 4x4 because I remember like our whole team would get hyped. Whether it's like the girls going or the guys, like everybody's hyping each other up. They're like, "Come on, you're almost there!" Like
Yeah.
you know, like everybody's running around
That
like back and
encouragement.
forth. Yeah,
Mhm.
and I mean, like the team that I was on, we had a big, I feel like, sense of family. So
Yeah.
it was really nice to see that. And then my favorite one to run, I would say that I did the 800 as well, and I would say that one because it's shorter.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
When I ran track, my favorite race was the 400. It's a rough race. It's a sprint literally all the way around. You have to pace yourself,
Not by
obviously.
choice.
But yes, man, it's a lot. But definitely favorite one to watch is the 4x1. Absolutely,
Facts.
for sure.
It's one of the ones.
And so
It's
the
like
thing about it, with all of our answers that we just gave, our favorite thing to watch requires a team. So remember that. Even with whatever you do, having a team, man, is so vital.
Yeah.
It's so vital to your success. You could do a lot of great things by yourself, but you'll never do anything legendary without a team. It's not possible. In the Bible, it even says Jesus had 12 disciples. He had a squad. He had a team, right? So
Yeah.
always remember that. So I love those answers. Man, this might be the first complete episode, man. First complete
That's
podcast
crazy.
episode. Does everybody have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah? No?
I might sell one.